Let's discuss. Hey everyone, it's Rachel back again with another Unsigned Sunday video, and if you have not seen one of these before, as I say in every single one of them, it is exactly what it sounds like. On Sunday, I only post videos for unsigned bands, 99.99% of which have reached out to me to react to their music. The other very small percentage, including today's bands, are unsigned bands that I somehow know of or have talked to about being on the channel, that sort of stuff. So if you are in an unsigned band and would like to be added to that very long list for Unsigned Sunday, you can email the music and information that we need over to rachelreacts@gmail.com. I will put that email address up here on the screen for you, as well as having it in the description. But again, that is only if you are in the band that's requesting. Please, we have a lot of requests for this, so we're keeping it to the bands for right now. So today I will be checking out a song called Grit. It is new, and it is from a band called Rozu. This is actually a local band for me. I found them through the 1000 Below headliner. They opened up at that show, and I really dug their set, and I went and listened to their music after, and I really liked what I heard, so I wanted to make sure whenever they had a new song come out that I would get it somehow up on the channel. So that is what I'm doing. All of their social media, as well as the video that I'll be checking out today for Grit, will be in the description of this video. I'm going to stop talking and we are going to get straight into it.
Sit around as the ashes fall. This weathered ground feels unstable. The buildings crashing around. What will you do when they hit the ground? What will you do when you hear the sounds? Run, fight, king, still. Where will you be when the earth tries to heal? Run, fight, king, still. Where will you be when the earth tries to heal? Wrestle on earth. Wrestle on earth. We will fade from the edge of betrayal. Will you stand at the edge of the world? We will watch as it falls down. As it falls down. Falls down. It's all on earth. You've led us to wait. Show us the rapture that leads to our faith. From the times we were kids, we were told to trust our faith. Why can't you us now? The world is in chaos. Please, won't you help us now? The world is in chaos. We will
I
fly
really like that transition.
from the edge of betrayal. Will you stand at the edge of the world? We will watch as it falls down. As it falls down. Falls down. A common misconception. We're never good enough. Never good enough. Unless you follow my way. I refuse to follow lies, hate, deceit. All of my questions, they feel so fucking obsolete. No, we're not my
That was good to say.
savior. You're just a false hope.
Oh. What's the outro breakdown? Rozu, Grit. Let's discuss. This is strong. That main groove, I think it was, I know at least the verse before the first chorus has that main groove that I'm talking about, but it's like a bit slower, sort of like a deep groove. I love that. That's probably my favorite part of the song, though. I do really like the outro breakdown. I liked the singing and such. I think there was one part that had like the background was like a whoa sounding like, it might have been near the singing part too, and that was really the only thing that didn't do much for me. And I've talked about that a lot on the channel. It's really easy for something like that. I don't know what it is about that sound that I don't love, but it wasn't even like an overwhelming like, oh, I don't love that. It was just the only part that I really didn't, feel. I don't know, the rest of it I really did dig, and I felt connected to like some of the delivery. I don't know how to quite explain what I'm talking about, because at first when it sets in and there's some of like, that fast pace, like a little bit of blast beats and stuff like that, I liked that sound a lot. But when I got to that, like the groove I'm talking about, that main riff and such, it really set in for me. I like the vocalist a lot too, because one vocalist, the singing, so that's versatile. I do think that the screams for me were what I was digging more, but I liked also like opening up to that part, because there were cleans used prior to that, but the part, I think it might have been like before it leads into like that build up to the outro breakdown that I'm talking about potentially, but it shows like I didn't really do a ton of digging on the band and like their overall sound and whether they had clean vocals in there or not. Their live performance was just really solid. I really dug their live performance. So if you have a chance to see them live, definitely do so, because I've seen a few local bands, but this has been my favorite one that I've seen live so far, which is why I did a video. So Minimalist, I did a video for recently too. They're a local band for me. I've never got to see them play before, and I had no idea they were a local band, whereas this band I found from them being a local band for me, and they put on a wonderful show. So it was one of those things where I was like, what is the name of this band? And I had to go find out who they were, because I got there I think like a few minutes late, so they had already started their first song, but I went and like sought out the name of the band so that I could check them out otherwise, because their performance was very good. So anyway, beyond that, yeah, I think that it's solid for me. I can't remember the name of their song that I liked the most, but I think I need to find out. I'll put it in the description though, because I think that's still going to remain my favorite, but they just have a lot of potential as well, especially hearing more of that singing and such, knowing that there are some different directions they could go in. But for me, like I already spoke about, my favorite pieces of the song. But yeah, I will do some revisiting on this, especially being a local band for me. I'll make sure to catch as many shows as I can for them and such. It's cool to find bands that are local to me, because there aren't, like I said, there aren't a ton that I love. Minimalist is a great one. Mouth for War is another fantastic one, and Rozu. Those are the three that I've really been digging. So let me know what you thought in the comments. I will link all of their social media as well as the music video that I reacted to in the description of this, and you can also find my link tree, which will have the invite for the Discord, the invite for the Discord server that I talk about in every video. We've got music-related conversation, Last FM stats, listening parties, stuff like that, and also conversation unrelated to music as well. There's just kind of a lot going on in the community, so if you're interested in coming to join, check that out. That will be there, as well as my Instagram profile link, where I post all music-related content. I post a chart every Friday of what I've listened to the most over the course of the week. I post my merch collection, my never-ending merch collection. I'm constantly getting more merch, so I post that usually once or twice a week. And then if I've been to a show recently and have pictures or videos to share from that, I'll post about shows as well, that sort of stuff. So my handle on there is the same as my YouTube channel. It is Rachel Reacts, but again, it will be in that link tree in the description if you have any interest in following me. As always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.